doing, nerds? Happy Homebrew Wednesday, or day. Happy Homebrew Day. I'm gonna do a beer review right quick, and I could talk about brewing stuff. I've got some beer back there, some Kvike doing some work. It's actually the Kvike the World blend from Escarpment, which are the coolest Canadians that I know. Sam Larkman maybe excluded from that coolest Canadians I know, because Sam's cool. Yeah, so there's some Kvike back there doing a little work. Got a little foam action happening here. It's nothing serious, but this here is a grilled pineapple mojito sour IPA, because of course it is. Boy, it is sour, son of a bitch. So my boy Ryan Lewis, Lubrew sent. I should not have poured this that hard. Everything's fine. There's nothing to panic about. I'm just gonna grab a paper towel real quick. Just do a little housekeeping while we're doing the video, which is cool. Enjoy the music in the background. It'll probably get this video banned in Germany, so that's cool. Yeah, so what we have here is your basic everyday hazy grilled pineapple mojito sour IPA. I don't know a lot of details on it. I could ask Lou, but I'm just gonna go into her. Lou sent me a giant box of beer, because I had shipped beer out for NHC, and Ryan muled it up to Providence, and he put some goodies in when he returned my custom made box. So we're gonna try and get through some of the goodies. This is craziness. There we go. It's like a got a little jiggle. It's like Ryan likes him, a little jiggle. Oh, yeah. So there are about 7 million goddamn flies in my basement right now. We're doing a bunch of stuff yesterday. I was brewing and hauling cardboard and just clearing out a bunch of shit from down here. And evidently the flies decided they would like to be inside rather than outside, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So Lou, my boy, I had to put this in the ribs glass, the Rhode Island Brewing Society, because this glass will always hold a special place in my heart, because Ryan thought he needed to buy it at, God damn it, at NHC. And he thought if he was going to buy a pint glass, he surely should buy me a pint glass as well. And I made fun of him pretty mercilessly for him. I don't know, either way. Lou, I love you, buddy. That, God fucking damn it, that's super cool. There is all of the things on the label in the flavor of this. It's... What the fuck, flies? Okay, oh, I have flies. Okay, I had to murder a couple of flies. They're still here. And I had to collect my thoughts about this thing. This is awesome. For a sour IPA, you nailed the sour level. I like the sour IPAs when they're right on that. This is not too sour, but it's still definitely a sour IPA, not just an IPA. I'm curious to know how you did the mojito, because there's a little bit of mintiness, but it's not overpowering. There's a little bit of pineapple, not like the balance of all this stuff. Oh, when you burp, it's minty. That's interesting. Very interesting beer. Super well balanced in all the flavors. This is really... This is Haze Nation approved. This beer is freaking awesome. Yeah, interesting. I feel like this is going to be a really shitty video because it's basically me thinking about it while you listen to white boy rap, which I'm completely fine with. Atmosphere and Macklemore. If you got a problem with that, well, you got a problem. I don't think I would change anything about this, Lou. This beer is freaking rad. It's so interesting, but I'm what, halfway through it, and I don't think you're not gonna burn out on it. It's not so sour you're gonna burn out. It's not so, the bitterness is really good. I assume you kept the bitterness really low just because the sourness kind of accentuates that. The bitterness is dead on. Like, everything about this is spot on, man. It's rad. I'm gonna take my time with it. I can't just pound all the way through it. I got my fly killing glove. Yeah. So brewing wise, I have a beer brewing. I haven't brewed in freaking ever. So I'm gonna try and get back on the horse a little bit. I've got stuff upstairs for a big overfruited Berliner that I want to try and do. I gotta kind of nail down the fruit and nail down like 4 extra hours in life, but now that sports camps are over and the fair is over, we're got hopefully a little more extra time. So just have to not spend it all drinking at townie festivals. That's hard to do too. So anyway, I'm out of here. Ryan, this beer is super cool, man. The only not cool thing is you probably should have sent me like 6 of these so I could dole them out over time and spread them around to some of the other nerds up here, but I'm sure we can make that work. So anyway, goddamn flies. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, nerds. Cheers. I will see you on the next weird Ryan Lewis beer review, because there's a weirder beer than this coming up. Wrap your head around that until tomorrow or so. Later.